Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we have another cleaning project, but it's one that is rather unusual. So this sword came for sale on one of the local marketplaces I'm always checking, and under this massive hilt you see here and this very long scabbard, there's actually a surprise that may be disappointing for some. But if you've watched the video by Matt Easton on training blades or like Gymnasium sabers, you should probably understand why you shouldn't be disappointed. But let's take a look at it. The reason why I say you might be disappointed is that you may be thinking the blade that will come out of this monster scabbard will match the size of the scabbard, and instead you're met with a very small, very light, actually, blade that is not sharpened and has a rather unusual, for sabers, rounded tip that is not, though, as far as I can tell, a broken tip or a reworked one. This seems to have been designed this way. And what I think this is a practice saber or a gymnasium saber. It's in rather dirty conditions, so today we're going to clean it up. I haven't done much research on gymnasium sabers, so I'm saving that for another video. I'm just kind of giving you my first speculative hypothesis, let's say. So if you do know something, please let me know, because it's going to be part of an upcoming video. As you can see, it's a rather interesting sword. It has a very interesting and huge hilt. My doubt is whether this sword, this blade, was the original blade for this hilt. But again, if you've watched Matt Easton's video, you will probably know that not many of these survive because they were used, abused, and battered. So there might not be a lot to compare it with. I do see some kind of marking here, so maybe when we clean it, something interesting is going to pop up. But since I'm sure you're as excited as I am, let's get into cleaning right away. And by the way, I always forget to do like the end of the video when I'm cleaning my swords, because then I change the setup and everything. So in case I forget, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. And thank you for watching. Okay, this one is going to be an interesting one to clean. So as you can see, it's in generally very dirty conditions, although not necessarily bad conditions. So first I'll start with oil on this sword, because it might not really need any autosol. The scabbard, as I mentioned, the sword fits really well in it, very snugly, but it's not its own scabbard. This is something for some kind of cuirassier or heavy cavalry sword. It's really heavy, really long, and yeah. So let's get the cleaning. I'll just show you the before, so you get a little look at how the hilt looks here. How it looks at, like, here at the top. You can see there's some kind of inscription there on the ricasso, so we'll try and figure out what that is. And let me show you just the condition of the blade overall before we move to clean it. It's in good condition, just a little bit of active rust. So I think a light clean will help. Okay, I had to use the toothbrush for this one because it's really tough to get in the little nooks and crannies there. So I ended up using a little bit of autosol anyway, just because I find that there was so much deposit and stuff here that it really, yeah, I could have really used a little bit of autosol rather than just the oil. But let's wipe the blade and see if we have any satisfaction from the wiping. So this is the blade in its current state. And now we go for the wipe. And there we go. I think definitely an improvement. I mean, this blade was already in fairly good shape from the start, so, but yeah, you see a nice shine to it. Let's see if we can even perhaps make out what's written on the ricasso there. There's something for sure, but I can't really tell. Anything on this side? Maybe. Let's check. No, there's something on the other side, but I can't make it out now, so we'll figure it out in due time. You can see the hilt now looks, I think, way better. There's some paint here I need to remove. And a little bit of alto sol is left over in these crannies here, so I'll have to clean it up after the video. But that should be fairly easy to take out. But overall, yeah, I think definitely an improvement. It's way cleaner now. What do you think? I'm curious about your thoughts. Also, I'm curious if you have any opinions on this massive hilt paired with this rather small training blade. Okay, well, while you think about it, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon in another sword video.